life as a job horse. Some of the people who wanted to hire me couldn't drive at all. As I was good-tempered and gentle, I think I was more often let out to the bad drivers than some of the others, because I could be depended upon. Of course, we sometimes came in for good driving. One morning I was put into a light gig and taken to a house in Pulteney Street. 2 gentlemen came out. The taller of them took the reins, and I can remember even now how quietly he turned me round. Then, with a light feel of the rein and drawing the whip gently across my back, we were off. I arched my neck and set off at my best pace, because I had someone behind me who knew how a good horse ought to be driven. It seemed like old times again. This gentleman took a great liking to me, and eventually I was sold to a friend of his, Mr. Barry, who wanted a safe, pleasant horse for riding. I had yet another new master. At first this seemed a good change. My groom, a man called Filcher, had once been an ostler at a hotel, but now he grew fruit and vegetables for the market. His wife bred chickens and rabbits for sale. Filcher kept the stable clean and airy, and he groomed me thoroughly. He was never otherwise than gentle, and he certainly knew his job. When I first went there, I heard the master give the order for food. The best hay, with oats and beans, and bran with rye grass, as Filcher thought necessary. I was going to be well off. After a while, however, I found I wasn't getting anything like the amount of oats I should have had. I grew tired and unhappy. A farmer friend of Mr. Barry's noticed this one day. He looked me over more carefully. Then he said to my master, "I don't know who gets the oats you pay for, but it certainly isn't your horse. I suggest you look into what's happening in your stable. Some scoundrels are mean enough to rob a dumb beast of his food." When Mr. Barry took his advice, the police discovered that my oats were being fed to Mrs. Filcher's rabbits. Had I been able to speak, I could have told him that. I had seen Filcher's little boy come every morning to collect the oats that his father stole. Filcher went to prison for 2 months, and in a few days' time I had a new groom.